Hi, Suchita. So, is it true that the spark fades away in long-term relationship?
Yes, men and women both are saying that they no more feel like the honeymoon days. And so there must be a reason that people say you're not in honeymoon phase anymore. You can say spark fades away or love takes different forms. Or sometimes it's just that you're not feeling the same way as you felt in the first few years. And for me, it's like it's normal and natural. And we need to understand like we are growing, partner is growing. So isn't it feeling is supposed to change? And we constantly feel that we want to feel the same way as we felt in the first few years.
But how can somebody hold on to that relationship? Because definitely when spark fades away, then interest also will fade away after some.
So there's a social structure that is sometimes difficult to break away. And sometimes this social structure is also very important part of our life. We feel so belonging to a group of people, and we don't want to just give it up because I'm not feeling same way uh, towards my partner as I felt in the first year. People have kids together, and so we both husband and wife are interested in the kids, and they want to be with the kids. They want to have equal, stakes in their life and their decisions, so that also keeps the couple together. Then years of emotional and physical investment with each other. It's like so many years we have been with each other that there is a comfort zone that develops, and आदत पड़ जाती है एक दूसरे की. And it's a form of love for me. Over a long period of time, people invest in properties together, have joint finances, and that keeps the family, that keeps the couple together. Also, in India, it's people are just not married to each other, but they are married to each other's families. So there are multiple aspects to it, what keeps the couple together. And let me tell you this very confidently that these factors only matter when you still have feelings for each other. So it might not appear like I'm feeling the same kind of heartthrob for the other person and I'm going crazy for the other person. But yeah, I mean, you wake up and if the other person is not okay, it's natural and automatic for you to care for that person. You may not be romantically going crazy for each other, but if the other person is going through a deep, grave sorrow, it's automatic for you to stand up for that person and be by that person. If somebody is talking ill about your partner, it becomes very automatic that you can't tolerate that. You protest that. So there is an, it's not just about those initial sparks and the excitement that people feel in the relationship. What keeps people together is there is an underlying feeling, there's an underlying care, there's an underlying habit that we develop of each other. That habit is also developed because of the love and care that keeps the couple going.
Hmm. Okay. But we have also seen that so many men say that they're no more attracted to their wives. So what could be the reason?
Men do this, that they make their work way more important in their life. So when they are married, they have settled and they have kids, they start chasing money and success. And it's a very man thing that they want to feel successful and accomplished in life. So they start working so hard. For them, chasing those goals and creating a mark in the society becomes so important that they stop putting effort into the relationship, and efforts keeps us invested. Second is also for many years when you are with the same person, um, it looks very mundane and predictable. And when everything about your partner is very predictable, you know how she is going to respond, what she's going to respond, um, what she will get angry on. Uh, how she will dress up, and everything is just so predictable that there's nothing new or exciting about the woman to look forward to. Sometimes stress takes over men, and mid-age men are very rarely into the habit of sharing their heart out. They store and stock their emotions inside. And so they are stressed out. And then when men are stressed out, they are generally go into their cocoon.
Hmm.
They want to solve it on their own, they think on their own. So and then when you get disconnected from your female partner, then they obviously you don't feel attracted. Also, when men are so busy with their work and chasing money and dealing with all kinds of the world stress alone, their woman gets finds their peace with raising kids, running the house with their female gang of friends. Also, men feel that they are no more the number one priority for the woman, so they start losing interest. Also, in an Indian kind of setup or Indian couple setup, after couples have kids, the sex life also goes down. That also makes men lose interest. You know,
When it comes to women, what can a woman do to keep the spark alive?
this is irrespective of men and women. I believe you must have a life of your own. So
Hmm.
when a woman has a career of her own, she will be growing every day. And so there's always something new to explore about you. There's always something new you will have to talk about. There's always new experiences you are bringing to the couple life. So that makes your conversation interesting with your man. Like when we see this gap coming a lot when a man is in a very high profile job and the wife is housewife. Now, when a housewife, her world is the kitchen and the home and the kids. So she ends up talking about the maids and the kids and just the household challenges or the in-laws issues and all of that. And if you're talking about the same topic for last 10 years, nobody is interested in listening to that. You need to find new friends to talk about it.
Hmm.
So when you are working, you have a friend circle of your own, you have hobbies of your own, you you have a career aspiration of your own. You are also interested in financial growth and you know where to invest and you take active interest in finances. In true sense, a man finds a partner. And so the man will always be excited about you. When they meet you, it's not that we are sitting and cribbing about something in the home. We are talking about there are offers, there are, this investment is doing really great, market trends are changing, this is happening. So then you start talking about the things that interest the man. Also, women in their late 30s and 40s, they stop taking care of themselves. They put on weight, they just stop dressing up for themselves. They stop feeling great about themselves. If you are not looking great, how long a man can feel attracted in the name of, oh, you are my wife? When you look smart, you look great. First is you feel great about yourself. You feel great about your body. You feel great about your skin and hair. Then automatically the man also has something to look forward to. Uh, and on a lighter note, if you look really hot and sexy in your 40s, that keeps your man on their toes. And
Okay.
Indian culture again, we women are trained and told and mentally tuned to make kids our life. Please don't make kids your life.
Hmm.
Kids are a part of your life and they are your responsibility. You have to give them food and take care of them, but not at the cost of you and your husband. So, keep your couple life alive, keep your personal life alive, because today or tomorrow, by the time they are in their teens, they are going to bound to say that back off, don't interfere in my life and let me have my life on your own. Or once they go to college and hostel, they will start having a life of their own. And then you will suddenly, a lot of women are saying this, that when kids go to hostel, they feel lost because they have made kids like so much the center of their life that when kids are gone, they just can't find what to do with their life. So that also is something that women can bring forth that will make relationships more easier for men, because when they see you, you are so much into kids 24 cross 7. Men feel sidelined and they just don't feel that they are important to you. So make sure you are important, make sure your partner is important, and then comes the kids.
Hmm. Okay. And
And be
is
a happy version of yourself. Like, I mean, if you see why younger women, men are more attracted to younger women are always happy, excited about life, excited about something, excited about a web series, excited about a dress, excited about shopping, excited about something, you know. But if you see older women, they're always like, I'm tired. So when you are excited about life, you know, anybody would want to be with you, even if your man is in a stressful job or in a very difficult and corporate politics and all of that. But once he comes back home and he sees like an excited, happy woman, songs are playing in the house, they automatically would want to spend time with you to unwind, you know, and that's something that is not available at home.
is it true that people in their 40s have way lesser sex?
Yeah. As far as I know, women in their 40s are have way higher sexual desires than women in their 30s.
Okay.
So maybe that the decade 30 to 40 is the decade when women are working the hardest. They have kids during that time. And so younger kids means a lot of work and responsibility. Home is huge work and responsibility. Everything is like the career is at the peak of pressure. So that's a lot of things. So by the time they reach 40, all these things start settling down. And time and again in our coaching, we have heard from so many women in their 40s, mid 40s, that they have way higher sexual desires. So I don't know why, but by the time probably men assume that my wife won't be interested. That could be one reason. Second is that men stop making effort. You know, younger men in their dating phase or even the early phase, they would make effort towards their wife. They would take them out. They will make them important. They will share with them. They will sometimes surprise them. They will make them feel special. But women who have been, you are married to 10 years and have kids and all that, they start taking them way more for granted and they just stop making them feel special. So women don't feel special. Women don't feel emotionally connected. Women feel their man is always in their work, and once they get over with work, either they sleep or they watch TV. Then women can't be attracted to such men. And if woman is not feeling important to the man, woman is not feeling beautiful and sexy in her body, woman is not feeling their man is attracted to them, um, then sex becomes an effort. And after a decade of hard work, you don't want to do something, that's again an effort. And women in their 40s are now reaching that place where they start saying, I don't care. I want to live for myself. So they do have higher desires. And if their man can also take out time to make them feel special or connect back with their partners, I think in their 40s, they will have way more sex.
When women says that she's no more attracted in her husband, then what does that mean?
Danger sign, really danger sign. See, in this world of social media, in this world of everywhere there are men and women are together. You go to a gym, there are men. You go to a workplace, you have so many men. You go to a grocery shop, you have so many men. And today, men are not looking at you're married or not married. Men are constantly hitting on women. Now, if your wife is not attracted to you, please take it very seriously. You know, it's very dangerous. And because women are not hitting on men so much. So
Hmm.
even if you are not attracted to your wife, it's going to take some time for you to find another one. But if a woman is not attracted to you, she has very high chances of falling for somebody else who is connecting with her. Now, women are not feeling attracted. It could be because the first thing that I see is that woman needs attention. Women always need attention from their man. And then when the man is always busy with something else and least interested when he's come home, like the men in the mid age, they're working so hard in their office that they come back home as a dead body. So they feel that I have spent all my energy outside and now I've come back home and I have no energy to look at you, to talk to you, to even interact with you. So then how long she can just stay in the house and still feel attracted to a dead body? You think, and then when she's not feeling appreciated at all, you sometimes men say that, how many times I'll tell her that food was good, but if she is bringing food to the table 4 times a day, 365 days for 10 years, 20 years, then you can give one compliment a day at least, and when she makes an effort to dress up and you give a damn about it. But when you are upset with her, when she does not fulfill your expectation, you will make it loud and clear. You will make sure that you express your upset in the nastiest possible way. Then you are pushing her away. And women take way longer to stop feeling for their partner, way longer, because it's very emotionally bonded. But when they do, it will need 1,000 times effort from a man to bring her back. So please see early signs of when she's not talking to you. The first thing that a woman will do when she's not interested in you, she'll stop talking to you. You came home, okay, have food, and then get lost. She will be in her own world. She will be watching her, reels. She will be spending time with her female friends. She will be going out and she will stop talking to you. And the lesser the woman is talking, it's a very clear sign that she's not interested in you.
Okay, and this is the most asked question which I'm going to ask you next is that what are the early signs that marriage needs counseling?
Very evidently, you know it before anybody else can know, is that when you start feeling attracted to opposite gender despite of having a steady partner, and you don't need to tell anybody, and people don't share, people sometimes brush it under the carpet. Yeah, it's okay, he or she is just beautiful or very attractive, but it's not. When you are in a fulfilling relationship, when you are deeply in love with your partner, anybody comes in front of you, you don't feel attracted. It just,
Hmm.
your eyes will not go towards that person. It just that, like, you sometimes don't realize unless somebody says, oh, she's looking beautiful or he's looking very handsome. Okay, who you're talking about? Because we are just so um, blinded to the fact that there is somebody else who exists. So when one person starts feeling attracted to somebody outside of your relationship, here and there, you keep feeling attracted to opposite gender, consider something needs to alter and you should seek counseling. And also, constantly, when you don't feel like getting back home, you're not looking forward to after work going back home. You don't look forward to spending time with your partner. You don't, your fights are so frequent. Or you've gone silent, like there's no point in fighting. You've given up on even fighting. You don't feel that the first, when you get a sorrow, or you suddenly get a bad news, or you suddenly get a good news, the first person you want to reach out to is not your partner. These are early signs that you should seek counseling.
Hmm. Okay. So, thank you so much, Suchita, for this discussion, and we will continue doing all sort of these discussions again and again. Thank you so
Thank you.
much.